Hi guys, how are you today? I hope that all is well. I wanted to come on today and film a pretty massive haul for you guys. I've been doing a bit of shopping on all the spring collections. This is shopping that I've been doing for months now, and I just haven't really gotten around to filming it all in a video. So this is not all something I got in one trip, but I've made multiple trips to Nordstrom when I was back home in Miami, and Saks had their beauty event. I think it's still going on, but I went last week and got a few things from the new spring collections. And then I've gotten a couple of things at Ulta when I was back in Miami, and I had to order a few things to replenish, some makeup remover and hairspray and stuff. So I wanted to film a haul for you because I feel like I've gotten some really great stuff from the spring collections. I haven't been really that impressed with a lot of season-specific collections that different makeup brands have been doing lately. I have gotten quite a few things, and a couple of new things that I got based on recommendations from a few YouTubers that I really love. So I'm going to start off with a drugstore, I guess, which for me was Ulta and Dwayne Reed over here. So the number one most exciting thing is that I found the limited edition Maybelline Baby Lips, which thrills me beyond belief, because if you watched my favorites, I think it was in my favorites video that I mentioned that I'm obsessed with these, and I couldn't find the limited edition versions anywhere. And I finally found them. They weren't on any special display or anything. I actually went to the section where the regular baby lips are, just to see if by chance they had, replenished their stock. And I saw the regular ones, and I was like, oh, well, they just, filled in all the regular colors, but I guess they're never going to get the limited edition colors again. But then I saw peeking behind some of the other colors, the normal colors, these were like hidden behind them. So I guess maybe someone went and really wanted one and like hid them all behind the normal colors. I don't know, but I'm just really thrilled that I happened to stumble upon them and I got them. The one that I was most excited about and that took me the longest to find, which I actually got on a different trip, was this green one, which is actually like a bright pink, which is called Melon Mania, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's the most similar, I think, to the other two that I love, which are the cherry one and the grape one that I don't know what they're called, but those are the two from the regular line that I love the most, because I like the ones that have almost like, I don't know how to describe it, maybe like a gel or jelly consistency, whereas some of them are extra pigmented and a little bit more on the creamy side, which I'm not as huge of a fan of. I much prefer something that's very glossy that gives a stain. So I find that this one in particular was the most similar to that, and that's when I saw it in the ads, I knew it was going to be, so that's why I wanted this one the most. Plus, I wear a lot of bright pink lips. Then I got this one, which is Pink Wink, which is just like a light peachy pink. I'm not gonna swatch anything because they don't have that much color, to be honest, these other ones. This one's called Yummy Plummy. So it's just like a light purple. None of these have that much color except this one. So this one has a tiny tinge. I mean, when you swipe it on your hand, this is the Coral one, Coral Crush. When you swipe it on your hand, it just looks very, very glossy with like just a little hint of color. But anyways, I'm super psyched that I found those because if you saw my last video, I was like dying for them and I couldn't find them anywhere. So, and then last like drugstore type thing, I'm not going to show you my hairspray and whatever because that's not that interesting, at least not to me. But I got this based on the recommendation from Lisa D1. It's one of the new Revlon lip butter colors called Sorbet, number 53. And I absolutely love it. I ordered it from Ulta.com and it came in the mail yesterday. And I put it on straight away. Like I couldn't wait. So I absolutely love it. She says it's a dupe for the Dior Reflect of the Addict lipsticks, which I'm also obsessed with those Addict lipsticks. So I love this color. I'm gonna take it with me when I go to the Dior counter next to swatch it and swatch Reflect to make sure that I agree, because that is a color that I really wanted from Dior. But if it's the same, then awesome, way cheaper dupe. So very excited about that. Then on a trip to Nordstrom, I got just a couple of things from the Lancome spring collection, and I love, anything really pink. I've been loving the Lancome Rouge in Love lipsticks. I have two of them, and I have two of the really small, like limited edition ones that they came out with. So when I saw the ad campaign for this spring collection, I was like, blown away because they're all colors that are totally up my alley. So I had to get sorry for the glare. It's called Balm in Love instead of Rouge in Love. And this is the pink color, and it's really cool because it's, again, that like jelly kind of consistency. And it's not really jelly, but that's the easiest thing I can equate it to, because it's like jelly-ish, and then you get like a really nice hint of color. And I'm not going to bother swatching because whenever I swatch in these videos, you guys can't see the colors anyways, but I would highly recommend this one. I think some of the other ones are not quite as pigmented. Maybe the coral one is, but there's a lighter pink that I think is like barely visible. It's almost clear. And then maybe there's a purple one that's kind of pigmented too. But anyways, I love this. I've worn it a bunch. And then the other thing that I bought, which I kept the box, that one I already got rid of the box, but this one I've been storing in the box just to show you. It's the Blush in Love. And this comes in 2 colors, but the color I got is Pomme d'Amour. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. And it's just Lancome in Love Blush in Love. And it's this really cool pink and coral combination. And it had a little sheen over it when I first got it, but that quickly wiped away. But the color's gorgeous. And there's a big mirror over here. I absolutely love this. This, if you don't want to spend the money on this, it's really similar in color payoff to the one that I showed in my favorites video, which is the one by Physicians Formula. I forgot what it's called, but it's the one from the new collection that has like a heel on it, and that one smells really good like vanilla. So the colors are kind of similar, but I loved this one. I couldn't pass it up. I'm all for like a gimmicky pink packaging. Whatever. It was very cute. So now I can throw this away. And then that was all I got when I went to Nordstrom. Oh no, I lied. One more thing. So from the Chanel Spring Collection, I loved some of those eyeliners. I really wanted to get the rose gold one. And I think there was another color that I can't remember right now, but I really, really liked those, and I really liked the lipsticks, and I really liked the highlighter, but I was trying to control myself, so I just got the eyeshadow quad, and it's color 39. It's called Raffinement, instead of Refinement, Raffinement, and I haven't been attracted to one of their new color quads in a while, so I was really happy when I saw this one, and I've used it a whole heck of a lot, and it's not coming true to color there, so I apologize, but it's all like really taupey, like brown colors. So there's like a really nice highlight color, a really deep like brown. It's almost like a plummy brown, and then this one has like a taupey or dark brown, and then a lighter golden color. So I use this all over the lid, and then this all over the lid, this in the crease, this for highlight, obviously, and then this sometimes I'll go over my liner with a thin brush, and it's a really, really pretty effect. So I've been obsessed with this. I've had it for a few months already, but I believe it's still out on counters, which actually I can throw away this box now too. So then I had taken a trip to what's the store? Sephora, because I wanted to get a couple of things. So I had seen in Makeup by Tiffany D, she used this Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream. And again, if you saw my favorites video, I mentioned that I had tried a sample that I got of the Tarte one, and I hated it. And every other BB cream that I've tried, I've absolutely hated. But she has similar skin to me, a really oily skin, or so she says. So I wanted to try whatever it was that she was loving, and she said that she'd been loving this one. So it's the Smashbox Camera Ready BB, and the color I got was fair. The light was a little bit too dark, but it's a 5-in-1 BB cream. Prime, Perfect, Protect, Hydrate, and Control Oil. And I have to say that I absolutely love this. I wear it in place of moisturizer and primer and everything. So I literally get up, do my whole skincare routine. If I'm not going out right away and I'm not going to put on makeup, I'll probably put on moisturizer right away anyways. But later in the day before I go out, I don't have to put on primer or anything before I put this on. I'll just put this on, do my concealer, powder, and the rest of my routine and go with it. So I'm absolutely loving this so far. It hasn't caused any breakouts, which I was nervous about with those. And then the other thing that I got was one of these Hourglass Ambient powders. And there were some that were like pretty intense, so I got the one that seemed the most usable to me for all over the face, which was Dim Light. And it's not going to look like anything that exciting right here, but I promise you it gives like the prettiest finish and glow to your skin. I heard it was compared or comparable to the Guerlain meteorites, which I have a small obsession with, but I'm not willing to pay the price for. If you have really oily skin, I was using this as an all-over facial powder for a while, right after I got it, and it will get shiny after a while in your T-zone. So I recommend I use my my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in my T-zone, and then I'll use this all over the rest of my face because it gives a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glow. I'm obsessed with them, and I'll probably be getting another one that has a little bit more sparkle to use in the future. But I absolutely love that. And then I had a bunch of points, so I got this 500-point gift, Bare Minerals Hall of Fame, which comes with a Prime Time, a mineral veil, a blush, and what's the other thing? Oh, the Well Rested Face and Eye Brightener, which I decided to take this gift mostly because of that. Because I don't know what happened to it, but my Well Rested has disappeared, and I wanted to start using it again, but obviously I couldn't. So I got it mostly so that I could get this pen. And this seems pretty decent size. I wonder if this is full size. But anyways, I think it's similar in concept to the Touche Éclat. And then the blush is in, I guess the color is Beauty. And then obviously the Mineral Veil. So I'm really psyched about these. I'm going to try them again. Bare Minerals I have like a love-hate relationship with it. Like, I tend to love the products for a while and then I get sick of them. Sorry, I know that must be really annoying. I get sick of them and then, you know, I get back on the bandwagon. So I'm excited to try those out and see how they work out for me. And then lastly, I went to Saks for the beauty event. That's all I got, right? Yeah. I only got 3 things, all from Dior. I went initially to see the Dior Addict lipsticks because I'm obsessed with them. I buy them slowly but surely because they're not cheap. They're like $31 each. But I absolutely love them. The regular Addict lipstick is my favorite. I have one of the extremes, but I think I got a color that was not the best for me. I don't know why I got it, but whatever. So this is the color 687, which is called Espagile, which you might not be able to read because of the glare, but anyways, it's from the new spring collection. It's the pinky one. There's a pinky one, a coral one, and a really, really light colored one, and I got this one, and I absolutely love it. I love, love, love the consistency of these. They're really glossy and really hydrating, so it's a huge win. And then the other 2 things are things that I would have never normally purchased, but I was just playing around, so I let the makeup artist kind of just put some makeup on me and test out some of the stuff. And so the first thing that I got, which is the most unexpected, because it's the thing that I would be least likely to buy, it's one of these 5-color eyeshadow palettes, and the color is Rose Ballerine 724. I think they came out with 2 versions of this for the spring collection. But the reason why I'm so unlikely to have purchased this normally is because it's all like coral colors. And I usually hate those colors on my eyes just because I feel like they make my eyes look really red and tired. But this was absolutely gorgeous. It has like really peachy colors, a nice pinky color, a deeper pink color, a champagne-y, and a taupe. And then the one in the middle is just like a glitter that she said, you know, you shouldn't really treat it as an eyeshadow. She said just do, you know, like your regular eye makeup, and it just gives, I don't know if you're going to be able to, yeah, you can see the gleam on my hand. It just gives a really pretty, like, sheen to your eye. You just kind of take it on your brush and pat it on your face, on your eyelid. And it makes a really, really pretty effect. So I've actually worn this quite a bit since I got it, and I was really surprised at how fresh-eyed it made me look. The next thing that I want to buy from Dior is one of those pens that's similar to the concept of the Touche Éclat, but it has, I don't know what's different about it, but she used it as a base on my eyelids to kind of make sure that everything was covered and I didn't have any kind of veins or redness like popping through. So that made the peaches and pinks way more wearable, which I'm really happy that she did because I'm really, really happy with these, and they really brighten up your eyes. Now, the other thing I got that I wasn't likely to get, but I'm more likely to get it than I would have been to get peach eyeshadows, and that's this Dior liner, waterproof liner in 468, which is mint, and I'm sorry you can't read it. Okay. Anyways, it's a waterproof eyeliner. It's normally I've purchased like maybe an emerald green or just really deep jade greens and stuff, but I've never owned an eyeliner this color, and I would have never picked it out myself. And it's just like a light mint green color. It's really, really pretty. She did it kind of like as an accent underneath my eyes on the not the waterline, but my lash line on the bottom lashes. And it was really, really beautiful for a nice pop of color that was a little bit more subtle. Absolutely gorgeous. If you have dark brown eyes like me, this is a really, really pretty choice for you. So that was all that I purchased. And then she was kind enough. Dior had a gift going on, I guess, as part of the event. And so she gave me this, which I will show to you. It's this really cute, like, taupe-colored makeup bag in this patent leather, which I actually like a lot. This is a great purse size. And let's see what comes inside. It's nice and roomy because it opens up really big, and then it has this pocket over here. Let me do the tissue fast. So inside we have La Creme Contour. I don't know what this is. Cream for eyes and lips contour. I'm not 100% positive what this is for, but it looks really cute. I guess it's eye and lip cream? Cream for eyes and lips contour. I don't know if it's, maybe put it around the outside of your lips so you don't get wrinkly. I'm not a smoker, so I don't foresee that being a problem, but that's really cute. Then it gave me, as most as most Dior samples do, it came with a little mini Dior Show mascara, which I love this mascara, so I'm sure I'll use it. And then it came with this little mini eyeshadow, which I love that even in their minis, they have the gorgeous Christian Dior packaging with the CD kind of underneath that blue. And it's like, hard to open, but it's like a mini, one of those 5 eyeshadow quads. It was not a quad, a eyeshadow quintuple. I don't know. Anyways, it's really pretty. It's like taupe, goldy, greenish colors. So I'm really interested to try it, actually. It should be really nice. So I thought that was adorable. And to all come in this great little pouch that I would definitely put in my purse because it's cute and it's Dior. And I like the taupe color, especially for spring. And then it's the beauty event. So if you get anything, I think it goes through Sunday or Saturday. I'm not sure. Let me again do the tissue really fast. And this I haven't opened yet. I was waiting for you to open it. And it's this cool, like, tote. They had it in this turquoise or tealish color. They had a coral that was a little bit more orangey and a silver. And I liked this one, so I picked this one. And it's full of samples, so let's see what they gave us in here. Trust your thin stinks. $20 off any Spanx purchase of $100 or more. That's nice. An Yves Saint Laurent Rouge Volupté Shine. This is just kind of a flyer showing you all the different colors they have. I guess maybe new colors. And then a coupon to enjoy $50 off my $250 sunglasses purchase, which actually I do need new sunglasses, so when does that expire? March 16th. Okay. Then we have a sample of the Marni fragrance. Ooh, I'm excited to try that. A sample of Oscar de la Renta, Something Blue, which I want to try that as well. I'm looking now for a fragrance, what fragrance I'm going to wear at my wedding. I know it's early, but it's never too early. Eau de Cartier, Goutte de Rose. I don't know how you say that. Flora Botanica from Balenciaga. Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Sample. Revive Moisturizing Renewal Cream Supreme Ultra Retexturizing Hydrator. That might be too intense for me, but we'll see. And then 2 more things here. Akil's Rosa Ardica Eye. Youth Regenerating Eye Balm with Rare Resurrection Flower. So that seems like it'll be nice. And then this is a nice sample size. Frederic Fekkai Galanga Root Conditioner. I actually really like Frederic Fekkai. That's what my mom has at home. So every time I go home, instead of buying new shampoo and conditioner, I use hers. So this is what I use when I go home. It smells really good. So that's great. What a cute little samples to have in here. I'm really impressed by this one. They never give samples this big. It's usually just fragrance samples, and all the coupons. I'm really thrilled by those too. So very, very exciting stuff. I'm really happy with all of my purchases. I know it seems like a lot, but like I said, I've been getting them over the last few months, so it's not like I sat down and bought all this makeup at one time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and maybe you were inspired by something and want to try something out. I highly recommend the Dior Addict lipsticks for sure. And this BB cream is really great. And, you know, I would definitely try these too. I mean, everything, really. What can I say? Anyways, I'm going to stop it there. This video is getting very long. But I hope you all are having a great day, and I'm happy that I can throw away all this packaging. Please like and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And give me some feedback on what you'd like to see. And let me know what new things you've tried that you think I might like, because I'd love to go and purchase them and try them out myself too. So have a great day, and I'll see you all later. Bye.